Launched as a project in 1986, Gebze Organized Industrial Zone has become an important force of production for both Kocaeli and Turkey in the global arena. Hosting 41 foreign and 151 domestic investors with a 20,000-person employment capacity and $5 billion export potential on a 537-hectare area. Acting as a pioneer of the organized industrial zone model in the country, the project has contributed greatly to the acceptance of the concept in Turkey, thanks to both infrastructure and superstructure investments performed. Besides the competent technical and bureaucratic support services given by the administration building, which was structured to serve under the scope of single-stop office approach, as per Code of Organized Industrial Zones, the facility also serves to meet the social requirements of not only residents of the region, but also other industrial organizations surrounding the area, with restaurants, swimming pools, tennis courts, fitness centers, and meeting halls. Also hosting industrial and commercial committees from abroad, Ghostbay Administration Center and social facilities continue to honor us as a truly modern facility that represents our country. Following its shift towards a general board management system in 2012, which is more compliant to its multiple stakeholder structure, Gebze Organized Industrial Zone is currently establishing the first 5-year development plan for the region under the scope of planned management and institutionalizing procedure. The facility enables adoption of the whole development concept by the region as an instrument for institutionalizing and management. The Gebze Organized Industrial Zone, an exemplary pioneer of our country in terms of infrastructure and superstructure facilities, sets the standards even higher with its planned management system and institutionalizing model. Vision Gebze Organized Industrial Zone, which has the vision to provide its participants and shareholders at no cost management systems besides production inputs like the cheapest electricity, water, and natural gas, shall provide sustainable and global competition conditions as the result of the strategic plan. Under the scope of the strategy plan, which has already been approved by the stakeholders, the Technopark investment is also to be developed further. Gebze Organized Industrial Zone expects the Commerce Center and Technopark, which will be structured on the Technopark parcel across the fire station, to be the most reinforced facility of our country in its field. Ghostbay includes the empty parcels and Technopark manufacturing and office buildings located in the east door position, which are planned to be built on the unproductive parcel and which are allocated to Ghostbay Technopark. The agreement signed in 2008 pursuant to the TGB law and aims to increase the competitive power and service quality of Technopark in the sense of economy of scale. The center building and banking branches, as well as the new park's recreational areas surrounding these facilities, have already started contributing to the life quality of Ghostbay employees and habitat, while also serving to the representative qualities of the Kocaeli Gebze settlement. Another investment which will be presented to the approval of participating shareholders is the Technology Alley, which will be located at the Technology and Commerce Aisle. The Technology Alley is planned to include modular production areas in multiples of 1,000 square meters to compensate for the zero management expense strategy of Ghostbay, with continuous rental income, while enabling domestic and international organizations to realize important advanced technology investments. Under the scope of the strategy plan, and in compliance with the social responsibilities set forth in the Code of Organized Industrial Zones, A social responsibility valley is planned to be built, which will include not only schools, mosques, sport and culture centers, industrial occupational high school workshops, but also a suitably sized parking area and a 1 megawatt solar power plant which will solely serve the mosque and sports culture center. The Gebze Organized Industrial Zone will surely become one of the most appealing structures of the industrial zone with its unique architecture. It will also feature one of the most beautiful examples of the modern mosque architecture concept with genuine landscaping and architecture specialties. The social responsibility goals of the strategic plan also includes the building of an indoor sports and culture center to meet cultural, educational, and sportive needs of other organizations in the Gebze Kocaeli zone, apart from the Gospe organizations, employees and students of occupational high school. An Astro football pitch is also included in the investment plans for events such as football tournaments, apart from indoor sports and the culture center. Another important investment goal is the solar power plant with 1 megawatt capacity, which is planned to be built in the Social Responsibility Valley for benefiting solar power, one of the most abundant renewable power sources in our country. Education is also an important aspect of the Gebze Organized Industrial Zone. The modern workshop plant of the in-house Industrial High School of Occupations will be built in cooperation with the Ministry of Education. The workshops to be built nearby the high school will contribute to the occupational education of the students greatly. The old hospital building, which is set on the south of the region as an idle, unused structure, will be transformed into a nursery kindergarten building to meet an important demand. While ensuring the security for entrance into the zone by means of the new security guard posts to be built at the north, south, and east gates of the Gebze Organized Industrial Zone. City surveillance and license plate recognition systems, which will be built into the tags in the area, will store the information about all entering vehicles for a duration of 1 month. And Gebze Organized Industrial Zone Tembelova Field. The Gebze Organized Industrial Zone Tembelova Field, which has been included in the Gospe in 2014, is due for completion in terms of infrastructure and superstructure construction, enabling the organizations in the facility to benefit from 18% more cost-effective power. Integration of the area with Gospe will be entirely completed after commissioning of the superstructure production elements. Also, the traffic problem of the zone will be greatly reduced by the new at-grade junction to be built by Kocaeli Metropolitan Municipality in front of the Gospe Tembelova field entrance, while security guard posts and security cameras to be built into the tag posts will serve to ensure a peaceful production and living area in Tembelova. The goals for the zone also include the establishment of a fire station and construction of a trailer truck parking space. 2023 is the 100th anniversary of our republic. The Gebze Organized Industrial Zone is ready for the future as an important power in Turkey, thanks to its planned management and corporate structure.